Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM Dumpster Fire. Today we're back for yet another Monat Khan. I've not watched this, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that her name is Lexi because I wrote it down. I had to start writing their names down because I keep forgetting. Before we get into the video, don't forget to click that like and subscribe button if you'd like to support my channel. That's a nice free way that you can do that. And as always, big shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys for being here. Let's just get right into this.
I'm so excited to come in and do this live right now. I'm going to be joined by a few of my friends. We are hosting a training for our teams next week, and we're going to do a little teaser on here on Instagram for you guys because we cannot wait to share with you what this training is about. It is going to be available to everyone, and so we are going to kind of go into the details of that. I'm going to wait for my friends to join me. Basically, we are part of the top 1% of the company. We're all on different teams, but we love to train together. We love to help our teams grow and succeed. And we are going to attempt a 4-way live. So I am going to wait for my friends to hop on and request. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm going to let them. 3. I'm hitting accept. Nothing's happening. So let's see. I don't know if this is actually going to work. Let's see. Oh, faith. Oh my God, we did it!
This is so fun.
Trying to feed my dogs. Hold on.
You guys, we did it. Look at us. Look at us going 4-way live.
Amazing.
We did it. That's so impressive.
Yes, I know. How fun. Okay, you guys, I was just telling everybody that we are hosting a training for our teams next week, that we are all on different teams, but at Monat, it's all about collaboration over competition, and we all want to help each other win, help each other succeed. This training is open to our teams, but if you're not on a team yet, don't worry, you still have time, and you can get with one of us, whoever you know, and you can get in and get your product pack, and you can get in on this training. And we're going to give you a little sneak peek about what it's about. So why don't we, I've talked enough. Why don't you guys, Faith, why don't you go?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for this training series. I feel like each of us
Does anything sound more fake than an MLM hun saying, oh my gosh, everyone, this is so exciting? Is it just me? Maybe.
brings a little something different to share. And so my topic is going to be social media, which I love. So
You're the
my
queen.
my background, it is social media, right? I'm not making that up. That is my topic, right? My background is in content creation. So prior to joining Monat, I did, Amazon links, like to know it links, affiliate links, and I was really trying to grow on social media. And let me just say, Monat completely blew all of those other things out of the water. But all of the experience that I learned.
You are successful in Monat because you already had a following when you joined Monat, by the way. But also, fair. If you're gonna teach or train people in MLMs in anything, I feel like it should be social media and how to try and grow your social media account. Because at this point, if you're joining an oversaturated market, which you are, if you're joining Monat now, the only ways that you can grow is if you have a following or if you manage to grow a following on your social media account and then you can recruit a bunch of your followers. That is the only hope that these people have in seeing any success in Monat. So if she's gonna train on anything, at least it can be social media, I guess. And she does have experience, so
From doing those things has really helped me grow in my. And so I'm going to be sharing on what exactly those things are, different content creation tips, how to show up authentically, not in a salesy way, how to make this really, really organic, and how to use social media to market the products, because we are in network marketing. So part of it's networking, but the other half is marketing. And so if you can get really, really good at marketing the products, marketing the business, you're going to have a lot of success. So I'm super excited to share about that.
We are excited too. I mean, if you're going to get success tips on social media, you want it to be from Faith Drew. So we are super pumped that you're on this with us. What about you, Amy, our Canadian queen?
What? When I started, I had no social media following. I had under 1,000 followers, and I just wanted to make a couple hundred extra dollars. I'm a mom of three, and I hit the 100K club in a year of doing this business, and it showed me what you can do. And now it's turned into a six-figure earned business. So I'm going to train on how to build this beautiful local team and how to really boom your business without a huge social media following.
So you're gonna train them on bullshit because you can't grow your team without having a social media following unless you're gonna do it the old ways. We'll try to do it the old ways and fail, most likely, by throwing parties and going around and like trying to recruit people door to door. So, okay.
It's honestly so cool because you don't need to start with a huge following. You can join us and we can teach you how to do your business in different ways.
So excited.
I swear, get your kid out of the fucking camera on a live stream on Instagram where anyone can see her. Stop showing your kids, okay?
Oh my gosh. Okay, Beck, what about you?
That's awesome. I love how each of us does have such a different flavor, such a different experience. And I feel like that's why this training is going to be so unique because I think we can bring something that someone out there can relate to. Like with Faith being in social media, I've been in social media for 15 years, but I want to really like attest to something Faith talks about a lot too is that I'm still part of Like to Know It. I'm still part of affiliate programs. And what you make over there, as someone who's been in Like to Know It pretty much since it started, you make pennies on the dollar there compared to what you can make, especially with no, sorry guys, this is just how we do this business, right? There's dogs
The
and
beauty of
kids.
it.
This is how we do this business. But really, like, especially like, and what Amy's saying is not having a social media following, you can show up and you can learn these things here. So, as someone who has had to learn all of the things on my own, this is a place where you come in and we provide the resources for you. If you don't know how to use social media, if you don't know business strategy, if you don't even know how to create discipline in your life in terms of like building a real business, these are the tools we want to give you here. What I want to specifically talk to, in my segment is basically just showing up as your authentic self and really becoming building a business that you want from the get-go. So it's showing up as the leader you want to be. We call it the rank you want to be, but like showing how if you want to build a real income online, the possibilities here, you guys, are endless. And we're going to speak.
Not in an MLM though, because in MLMs, the majority of people never make any profit. Monat's income disclosure statement, along with my other sources, is gonna be linked in the description box below as always. Yeah, nowadays you can maybe earn some money off of your social media, TikTok, whatever. Instagram, you can try to do YouTube, you can try whatever. You can try whatever. But MLMs are not the solution because it's a bad business opportunity. The majority of people don't make any profit. So
A little bit how it's different here than in the influencer space and really why you can grow so quickly here with barely any financial investment. Okay, you don't have to pay. I am still, you guys, I've been a little deplatformed. I still pay for a website, my blog from a decade ago. I pay more for that than I did for my initial, still to this day, just so I don't lose my website, than my initial product pack that I bought here to be in this business. But I've never had to pay a penny after that to stay in this business. I get to be in this business and keep teaching women to make money. And I really want to be able to like show people why if you're looking for a way to make money online, this is one that is an absolute.
this is bullshit in my opinion, again, because yes, maybe you don't have to pay to stay in Monat, but don't they have a website that you have to pay for? Maybe that's not Monat I'm thinking of. But anyway, you still have to keep buying the products, right? Because you have to be a product of the product. So you're going to keep spending money on Monat products, which are going to cost you a shit ton of money. Like Monat is just ridiculously expensive. So you're going to keep spending a lot of money on products. You're going to keep working the business and you're not going to make any profit. So bad business opportunity, very bad.
No-brainer. So we're all going to give you everything that we have learned in our time in this business. I know everyone's laughing at Coco here in the background because again,
Well, you're like, I'm going to teach you how to show up as your authentic self. And it's like, Ta-da!
This is it, you guys. Take it or leave it, right? Like, you don't have to show
What do you mean? What is so authentic about her showing her kid's face on a public social media what is authentic about that? Am I missing something here?
up as perfect. What you have to do is be willing to say yes and show up and be yourself. You have to be willing to put yourself out there, whether it's all social media, in person, both. It really ideally should be both. But how you win in something like this is you show up as yourself and you don't worry what people to the left or right of you are
Well,
thinking because they're
don't
not
give away
paying.
your whole training. Don't give away the whole
Okay,
training.
sorry. You know, let's leave something on the table, right? But it's true. And I think maybe there are people on the other side of this screen right now who are thinking, you guys are confident, you know how to do that. So good
Oh,
for you. But that's what we want to teach you. We want to
yeah.
teach you how to dig within yourself and find that ability to show up and learn as you go, you know?
I couldn't agree more. And my topic, I'll tell you guys, is actually really funny. And they approached me at the pool in Miami. We're on a leadership trip, and they're like, "Do you want to do a training with us?" And I was like, "Heck yeah!" Like I've been doing this for 7.5 years, you guys, which I feel like I'm an old lady dinosaur in this business, but I still love it. I'm so passionate about it. And I was like, "Yes, what do you want me to train on?" And they said branding. And I kind of laughed at them because I was like, I don't know anything about branding. Like I'm not a marketing background. My background is fashion. I went to school for fashion. I was a fashion buyer. Like I've owned my own like online boutique. Coming into this business, I knew nothing about beauty industry, nothing about hair, nothing about nothing. I also started with 300 followers and a private account, okay? What I have been able to grow my business to now is I think I'm at like 86,000 followers, which is honestly a shock to me, but it's honest.
You can be trying on social media too.
You know what? Yeah. Well, it's
Training
like
on
it's
social
all kind of the
media
same, but
too.
like how to like brand yourself, and it's nothing crazy. Like you don't have to be a marketing expert. You don't have to like my training is going to be very, very simple, and it's going to be something that you already know. But I've been able to grow it to that by staying true to myself, showing up as myself, by me being my own brand, and I'm going to expand a lot on that. But when I joined this business, it's like you have your like my friends, my family, that's fine. But I've been here for so long that my hot market is gone, and so I would say like 95% of my business now comes from social media. And what these girls are saying is so true. Like I started with nothing. I took a $299 investment and turned it into over $1 million in earnings in just over 5 years. If somebody coming in a fashion background that knows nothing about beauty, nothing about social media, I was not a content creator, nothing like that, but just
You joined early, right? Does anyone know who she is? Because I don't remember. I feel like maybe I have covered her in the past, but I don't know who she is. I'm presuming she joined early or she managed to grow her following on social media and then recruit a bunch of people. But like, what a flex, right? Also, 200 and something dollars is not nothing. For a lot of people, it's a lot of money out there, especially nowadays. So shut up, okay?
by staying true to myself and growing my brand and finding my people, anybody can do that. And that's one thing that I'm really, really excited to share with you guys. So the training is going to be next week. It's Tuesday and Wednesday, the 22nd and the 23rd. It's going to be a two-part series. We have so much to give you, so much. Like this is nothing. Like we are just scratching the surface. We want people obviously on our teams. They're going to come in and
I mean, yeah, this absolutely is nothing. I agree because it's everything that we've heard everywhere else before, like other MLMs, other MLM reps, Monat reps. Nothing new, nothing innovative. Except maybe for Faith, if she can actually teach people how to try and grow their social media following.
they're going to learn from us exactly no gatekeeping. But we want to offer this to everybody else out there that maybe does want to grow a business or does want to make money from home, maybe does want to have a social media presence and they literally have nowhere to start. You can start here with us. And the only thing that you need to do is buy some shampoo. That is literally it. So if you are not a market partner yet, and you would like to get into this training, and this just side note, you guys, this is just one little iota of the trainings that we offer. Like we do trainings for our teams, the corporate team does trainings, we collaborate. You are never left alone. You are never left wondering what to do or how to run this business. So if you've been open to it, or if you've been thinking about it, get with whoever sent this to you. Get your products and get in for the training because we cannot wait to spill the tea, like I said, no gatekeeping. I'm so excited. Does anybody want to add anything?
It's going to be
Something
good,
I
you
just
guys. You don't want to miss it.
Yes.
I really want to reiterate, like for anyone who's just joining right now, you guys, we're 4 different teams.
Yeah.
So we do always do trainings, right, for our own teams. But we all came back from leadership in Miami together where they were talking a lot about collaboration and how it's unique in this company, truly, as I know everyone on this screen would speak to this. We don't just work individually as teams. We come together. We're about building Monat as a brand. We believe in this brand. We believe in the people behind the brand. And we're like on a mission to build this brand together, collaborating together. And that's why this training is really, really special because we were all there together thinking about how we do all bring something different. And this training is really cool to get in on where you're going to get something different from
Yep.
every single one of us. So it's
And
really a cool one to be part of.
and people are asking questions. It will not be live. It's gonna be in a Zoom room. We have the link. If you are on one of our teams, it will be in the chats. If you are not on one of our teams and you want access to this training, again, the only thing you have to do is buy some products. There are no monthly fees, no purchase requirements, no obligations, like nothing after that. So just get your products and get in for this training because this is just going to be one thing that you will want to definitely set your business up with. So I am so excited. I'm so excited to collab with you guys. And we will see you guys next week. Bye.
All right. Well, do you guys want to see that training, the full training? I think that would be interesting. I can try to find it, but also, I mean, if you have seen it, if you have it, please send it to me. My email address is down below, or you can contact me on Instagram as well. But yeah, what a shit show. I mean, so far I've not heard anything that I have not heard before, that we have not already watched or heard before, any new advice. But I don't know, maybe on the actual training maybe they will have some good advice. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap that one up here. It was a little bit shorter than usual, but thank you so much for watching anyways. Don't forget that you can support my channel in a nice free way if you would like to by subscribing and liking this video. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you all in the next one.